What's up guys, Cash back again, and today we're going over all the small details players missed in the new villain sector and answering some of the questions you guys have about what actually happened at the end. So let's jump into it. So as most of you know, the entire point of adding this new villain sector was to bring about the end of AIM and Marvel's Avengers storyline. And this new mission sets the stage for everything AIM has left to fall. The Avengers have found AIM's secret lab and are trying to stop Monica from reviving MODOK, which of course they failed to do, and now both Monica and MODOK are on the move, and the Avengers have to track them down, which sets the stage for the new AIM cloning lab Omega level threat mission that's finally coming later this year in patch 2.7. Now when the Avengers reach the lab where MODOK is being revived, you're met with this cutscene.
Avengers.
Oh no, not again! We have to stop it!
No unauthorized personnel in the extraction lab. It's unsafe.
And once you destroy the generators, we see MODOK teleported away. Now MODOK is still not fully revived during this scene, so we know that Monica is the one who transports him to the AIM quinjet, which leads to the part of the mission that has caused a lot of players to speculate about whether Bucky was the pilot of the quinjet.
Get him out. I'll deal with you myself.
Now I watched this scene a few times, and during my initial playthrough I thought the exact same thing you guys thought and was hoping to see a shot of Bucky here because she seems to point directly at the quinjet when saying I'll deal with you myself, which implies whoever is flying the jet has messed up somehow, but also that they may be of some significance. But on my second viewing, I thought, well, maybe the dialogue isn't syncing properly for this scene because the very last cutscene has a few issues with characters glitching around, so perhaps when she comes out and points at the quinjet, that's when she's supposed to say, get him out of here, and when she says, I'll deal with you myself, she should be facing towards the Avengers before she suits up in her exo, which seems to make sense because we know the Avengers are in the room at this time. But if the dialogue timing is correct, then it's very possible that Bucky was in the jet and we could get his perspective of this scene when he arrives with Cloning Lab. We still don't know how exactly he ties into the AIM storyline, and he could very well be operating undercover, similar to how Natasha infiltrated AIM during the campaign. It's been said that Bucky won't be an antagonist for the Avengers, so if he is working with AIM, he'll likely reveal his true mission once the Avengers are involved, but for now we can only speculate. But definitely let me know down below if you thought Bucky was in the quinjet during this scene. There's one more small detail in this scene that's important to understanding what happens at the end of this mission that I'll come back to in a second, but once you defeat Monica and her clones, we get this final scene.
You haven't beaten me. Is that
Hold your ground!
MODOK?
Hello, Monica.
Back to first names, are we? George. Brace yourself! That's my friend!
So it's here that we see MODOK come into frame and try to restrain Monica, and at first glance, it appears that he may have released her and then goes on to teleport them both away, but that's not what happened here at all. So going back to the start of the Monica fight, you see her using a device that spawns her exo, and when she's captured by MODOK, she uses this device to break his hold on her. And from there, you can see Monica take an attack stance while wielding what appears to be some form of cosmic energy. We don't know how she's pulling this off, but her and MODOK are clearly not on the same side in this scene and look to be about to engage in a fight once they arrive wherever he takes them. I know a lot of players are underwhelmed with the actual mission and the story presentation, but slowing down and going back over the details has made me pretty excited to see where the story goes from here, because whether that was Bucky in the jet or not, we know that he'll be featured in the story for Cloning Lab, And this final scene between Monica and MODOK makes it unclear what kind of situations the Avengers will be walking into when they do find AIM's cloning lab, because we could see Monica as the sub-boss if her and MODOK can get on the same page. Or we could possibly have to take them both on simultaneously once we reach the end, or we could see MODOK possibly get rid of Monica once and for all, because he's already tried once in the campaign, so we could see him finish the job during the events of Cloning Lab. But I'm excited to see where all this goes regardless, and now I want to hear from you guys. Did you come away from this scene thinking MODOK and Monica were on the same side, and how do you see everything playing out once we get to Cloning Lab? Let me know down below, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Marvel's Avengers content every week. And if you're interested in picking up Avengers merch, shop with Fandom In, and make sure to use my code in the description to get an additional 10% off. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.